Hello there, my Gemini collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Geminis. You were between the Empress and the Nine of Wands. You got someone sending you peace, love, and light. Ace of Wands, the Ten of Wands, there with the Knight of Pentacles. You are ruled by Mercury, so pay attention to what Mercury is doing, Geminis. Trust the vibes on something here. Oh, Geminis. Ah, sweet Jesus. Look, you got Pisces at the bottom. Getting into your energy, Geminis. Yeah, you're pulling diva vibes, but you're not the diva. You're not the diva type. King of Cups, there's the Six of Pentacles. There's the Queen of Swords. There's the Magician vibe. Over top of that is the Hierophant. Oi, Geminis. Work, love, life, whatever this energy is with you, Geminis, keep it higher vibrational and really keep your options open. I know when people say that, some of you may think that that's like a negative, especially if you're in like relationships or partnerships, but it's basically keep your options open. Go be the plus one. I still feel like some of you are not going to end up in a relationship or partnership with the person you go to that party with or the person you go on that date with. That's not the one. It's someone that you meet that's going to be far more interesting with you. And I love this energy of you and like the oddities. Because every time I get into your energy, I always see that movie with the angel smoking a cigarette at the bus stop. It's from the 90s. If you know it, you know it, right? You always give that energy. And I do feel like for one or two of you, religion is going to be of significance in your next relationship or partnership. Now, that could be you, Geminis, if you consider yourself a religious person, or this person considers himself a religious person. And for others of you, that means they're going to put a ring on it. That feels like the blessings of Saturn, though. There's the Eight of Wands. Trust your instincts and trust your intuition. There's something with Pisces. But trusting the vibes. Trusting the vibes. Some of you haven't met this person yet because they're still sidetracked. That's why I feel like the vibes with you is everything should be going smoothly. I mean, you should be having great conversation. I feel like it's a perfect time for you to date. You shouldn't be feeling stuck or stagnant in anything unless there's something that you're working towards. Your inspiration is probably on point. Your creativity is probably on point. I feel like you're trusting your instincts more. It's a really good work vibe and a really good creative energy. But now is not the time. So this is this sort of energy of you kind of holding back and really working more on like the presentation of something. So you should be, whatever the fuck it is you do, it's the perfect time to write. It's a perfect time to create. It's the perfect time to learn some new dance moves, learn some new music, learn some new, I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to learn, Geminis. But the Knight of Pentacles is kind of giving Mercury vibes. Do watch your favorite astrologer, Geminis, and check in on your Chinese astrology, just for shits and giggles. I'm liking the Pisces influence with you, but the Pisces energy is going to be that sort of unexpected, and you haven't met them yet. And I'm loving the Hierophant there with the Magician vibe. But that's those of you with the odd superstitions or those of you that look at things rather interesting. If you meet someone that does something opposite of what you do and you're able to have a great conversation, it's all about the great conversations with you, Geminis. And depending upon your, well, really your intellectualism here, right? This is when you meet somebody that's like really good in the opposite field of what you do. And you actually have a great conversation. It's the astrologer and the astronomer that meet, and you actually find some sort of common ground and you have a great conversation. So whatever the opposite is of whatever it is that you do, meeting somebody and you have like a great conversation. And the intellectualism on it. Look, if the conversation isn't there, move on to the next, right? Chrysanthemums are lucky for you, and I'm liking the Pisces vibe. I'm liking the Pisces vibe with you. There's the two, yeah, there's the Virgo vibe. Look, some of you, you're not going to end up with that person that you go on that date with or that you go to that party with. But you meet somebody who is far more interesting. This is more of you that are, you actually do have great conversations with people. So you were Geminis, you were given the gift of gab. So honestly, if the conversation isn't on point, and what are the conversations like anyway? You should be having some really amazing intellectual conversations instead of just like the schmoozing or the socializing. You keep pulling the love boat vibes. I feel like you need to be on that Six of Swords. That's the perfect time for you to take a cruise or to let your emotions kind of lead the way on this, but not in like a romantic version with you Geminis. This is more of that really trusting the vibe. Great conversations, maybe over drinks, coffee, wine, whatever the hell your vibe is. Some of you, you're not going to end up with the person you go on that date with. Some of you could have a wedding coming up or some sort of a opportunity coming up. It could be a gay wedding with the androgynous, ambiguous Ten of Cups here. I like this vibe with you. You could meet someone. Maybe that's why the Hierophant keeps showing up for you. Look, if you're not particularly a religious person or that's something that doesn't mean anything to you, go to that social event that's kind of based on religion, and that could be a wedding. Look at that, Queen of Cups. There's the Ten of Cups. There's the Scorpio vibe. Some of you are not going to end up in that relationship that you're currently in, or you're not going to end up with the person that you go to that party with. I feel like they know that, but some of you have been pulling this vibe. Those of you that's in a relationship or partnership that has stagnated. Again, work, love, life. This is when things get sort of renewed with you. So you're not going to be able to fake the emotions in that relationship or partnership. And some of you getting the fuck single. That's like the first triumph with you. Look, you always pull the Ace of Cups, which I feel like is a blessings energy with you. That would be those of you in a relationship or partnership. You're not in a relationship or partnership. There's no relationship or partnership to get out of. So, take what's yours and leave what's not. There's the Two of Cups. Look, you're pulling the traditional and the non-traditional Ten of Cups on this. Some of you make sure you're prioritizing things. So, some of you really can't multitask. So, whatever kind of relationships or partnerships you're trying to create for yourself, make sure that if you're dating, focus on the dating. If you're focused on relationships or partnerships, focus on those. This isn't the type of situation where you can kind of go back and forth between them both. Because some of you, that could be why you think one relationship or partnership is going to be the romantic one when it's really not. So this is like a 2-for-1 with you. You could find the perfect romantic partner, maybe in like a work situation or like in an audition or something like that. And then the perfect work situation maybe on a date. Look, if the conversation isn't there, move on to the next. Because you should be about the conversation and the intellectualism. Oh, sweet Jesus, Gemini. This could be where some of you kind of fuck it up, though. You do need to pay attention to this. Because you're not going to end up in a relationship or partnership with who you go to that party with. But instead, it's going to be someone that you meet. Good for you, Geminis. This has been showing up in your energy. I like it. Take what's yours, leave what the fuck isn't. Definitely good for my singles. Really good for my singles. And again, work, love, life vibes. I like the Pisces vibe with you, or maybe this is Gemini moon vibes. Ooh, sacred pool. It makes sense with Pisces. It makes sense with Pisces. And you always getting the Ace of Cups. I don't know. Maybe take a fucking cruise. I feel like if anybody needs to be in the Six of Swords energy, it's you. But it feels more like a romantic vibe. Sweet Jesus. So any type of a boat, right? This is giving gondola vibes. Those of you. Ooh. Someone going to Venice? Oh. Ooh, 1111. Ooh, Gemini. I like the religious energy, but take what's yours and leave what's not. Oh, hey, Leo season could be of significance to you. Oh, Geminis. Oh. Those of you that's a tiger in Chinese astrology. Yeah, now isn't the time, so you need to be, like, focusing on yourself. This is when Capricorn shows up for you. A very regimented energy. Yeah, something with the Six of Swords. Look, you'll know it. But some of you, you're not in that relationship or partnership. Not yet. Well, I mean, sweet Jesus. Do watch your favorite astrologer. I like the astrology with you. Especially Libra, Aries, and Cancer. But avoid a Libra, Aries, or Cancer. Because they're kind of in a fucked up energy. There you are with the Wheel of Fortune. Because you hold the key. Nothing really matters. Love is all we need. You're pulling Madonna vibes, so there you go. Oh, you've upset the apple cart. You've upset the apple cart here. Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah, you have. You're going to stand out in a situation, but it's not going to be welcomed by everybody. You see the sun right there? You see that abundance energy? Oh. Some of you, you're literally not going to end up with the person you go on that date with. Or whatever that new adventure is that you're working on. Maybe it's a business partner. Maybe it's a romantic person. I don't know, whatever the fuck. That's not the right one. Keep your options open and like the optimistic viewpoint of that. Because there's a blessings wanting to come in for you. Great. You should be having great conversations, though. If the conversation isn't there, then next. I mean, seriously. It should be great conversations. Great conversations. Anything else for Geminis? I'm liking the Pisces vibe with you. Or that could be Gemini moon. You do need to compartmentalize things. So, like, seriously, if you're dating, like, make sure that you're concentrating on dating and not trying to do too much. There's a Nine of Pentacles. Those of you in particular that like Eagles music, or maybe the eagle is your spirit animal. This is you getting more of an overview as well. So those of you that like feathers. Feathers and angels. Feathers and angels. Because I don't know why you always get that scene from the movie. The angel smoking the cigarette at the bus stop. If you know the movie, you know the movie. All right. Good luck. God bless, Geminis. Peace, love, and light.